Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is your Black Diamond TV girl. Today my people, I bring with this thing where it happened for Basa for Douala, where these church people then beat their pastor. They beat the pastor. So they, as we talk now, so pastor still there for hospital. This one happened for PCC Basa for Douala, as the Christians they fall on top their parish pastor he head. So they, at the end of the day, the parish pastor end up na for Douala Health Complex. He end up for hospital where Christian them beat fine. What's happen now? They say pastor embezzle money. Pastor don't embezzle their money. Now, I need to condemn pastor. I need to judge pastor. I not be God for judge anybody. I not be God for condemn pastor for anything will happen. But my people, I want more looks on sin. Now, sometimes we can't reach for life, because from the beginning, all will be no say pastors, reverend fathers, bishops, and all that. It be a calling. When God don't call you, He don't reveal for you. Say, He want me to work for a vineyard. Now that time you go for ministry and for theology school, you go learn God the work fine, learn God the word fine, how you go to give for people, and then how you go to work for God. You go learn now, and then you come now. You can be pastor, you can be reverend father, you can be with whatever way you want to be for under God the kingdom. Now why that way? Even for seminary things, and the way when you do as a seminarian, I know you don't want to be father, they dismiss you for school because you get for being a calling, and when you been a calling, you go the body, soul, and spirit. Everything about you, they go with you. Where in fact, yourself they be killed, and then only your spirit you remain where you get for walk in the spirit of the Lord. You get for walk the way where God want to may you walk. But nowadays, it don't do in a different way. I need to understand. Nowadays, people then they go for pastoral assignment now because of their personal interest. I need the toxin I think where this pastor do. But if you look and critically, you go realize and say money now you don't draw plenty people. Pastoral calling now, man no call and say calling. Pastoral duty now don't be now the matter for say now a job where some pastors they go in now for say they want make money. Some pastors they go in now say they don't see and say, hey, this thing they so money, they plenty. Maybe too I go see her. I feel gérer myself with the way where African society, our African countries they already be now. All man the struggle now say make it survive the hardship and the everything way it happen for our African society. It make them plenty for this one. Men of God them they need to focus on the call, they focus now on the benefits where they get them as far as and this pastoral duty or pastoral assignment be concerned. Now the question will be I first ask myself that way I watch this video. Now how come pastor embezzle money? I believe say every church get treasurer. I believe say minus church, every society, every group, everything will they inside it get treasurer, and definitely it need to be a treasurer when a one man you run them. At least you get financial secretary, you get treasurer, then you get auditors too. They now How come pastor embezzle money? How come now pastor be treasurer for this church? I don't understand. We remember too the other time we get a lot of news about it will be happen for Kumbambek Presbyterian Church for Kumbambek. Now it bring me for the next question. Why the Presbyterian Church? Why the Presbyterian Church? Now only them be church way, because mostly I need to talk say other churches they need to get this kind embezzlement scandal, but it took plenty for Presbyterian Church. Now say we the only go now say we want go look at that money, and then something there for this Presbyterian Church where they fight them say parish money they enter for the plenty. Now way they fight them. It means at the end of the day, no not even got the work or the do now money where all would run for finance for inside this God matter. Now pastor don't embezzle money, Christians they don't fall for your heads, they don't beat them. To our pastors, most of these our pastors, they need to understand that they deal now with human beings. Some people they go through a lot. I mean a lot for say me they even put offering for church. Me they sow seed for the kind of blessing where they do it and say may God give them. Me they come so Papa God I beg, I don't come for your food, I can't beg you with this my small token say make you help me for this my thing where I pray for you every day for. Some people they go through a lot. Maybe Christians they don't even they never even pay their picking their school fees because they want make church, make God in matter go for front. Then you pastor you can't should not enter the money, you begin to do anyhow with the money. You need to do so. And they always talk for my close people that are around me, if you play with your own money, do anyhow you want to do with your own money, do anyhow you want to do with your property, do anyhow you want to do with any thing where you get them. But when it comes to things where a group get them, people get them, you need to do anyhow with them. You need to do anyhow with them. Because at the end of the day, you get to give account for those people, how you manage the money where they put down for your hand, how you manage the parish where God put down for your hand, how you manage everything. Because the whole church no go come up and say as they messed up pastor in life. I mean, this thing, it was so disgraceful. I look and so I wept. I said, China pastor where they push it for down so, now pastor where they did knock and that kind of way, now pastor where they did jam off for his skin that kind of way. Respect go. Respect disappear because now you be pastor. You get to know how you do your things. Even if you want some small carnality, want enter for them, you get to know how you do your things for. Make sure say you save yourself from the public disgrace, embarrassment, and shame. You save yourself from those things. I know the talk say correct for pastor for bikini do things the way it no correct, or for them for bikini make things the way it no correct. But now when you don't bring your carnal self for front, you want do that things the way you no get for do them. You get for trade, you rather not trade. You get for worker with caution. You get for worker with caution because you carry some flack where all man they look you. Leadership is not easy. It's not easy to be a leader because many people they look you and many people they copy from you. Now why do you see some people they go stop for go for church because their pastor messed up because they didn't look up. They need to go and say they look now God oh. They did look God yes, but they did look you to the pastor. They did look your life as an example for which way you the preacher. Then you go preach something at the end of the day, you know if you leave to wait till you preach. You discourage them. If my pastor feel be so, me say self I feel even do it what I want to do. I don't know how sometimes when she done, we need even we need even think on the things they will do and how it affect the people the way that they under we. Because truth be told, most of the pastor thing now is just for the money and not for the calling. It's for the money. Now why that would get all these things that would get now? Now why that way a lot of disgraceful things that they come off for church? Because it's all for the money. Money day you want to go big. No, it is not your money, pastor. It's the church's money. So now church get to decide what they want to do with the money. And then someone then something to the way it happened for our churches in these days. Pastor do work with treasurer because I ask again another question. How treasurer do hand over this money for pastor? Yes. If pastor can say they want to do this, they want to do this, they want to do this. Now pastor, you respect him. Now you stand the head for the church, you give you all the respect. You go definitely put the money for your hand because you know say now pastor, even if you mess up, even if you do anyhow with the money at the end of the day, you go mess up, you go do anyhow with the money. And then they collaborate. Because even if you talk say no, they don't put another pastor hand here and they go put out some person, they work together. They work together, and if one man, why do they say, at least surround yourself with people that go correct you when you make mistake, and no people there they go clap for you, encourage you, join you for the mistakes the way you make them. As a pastor, as a minister, you get to surround yourself with those people the way they are, when they open their mouth for talk for you, they be honest with you. But these days, most of us they chew our words because of money. We dey through our words because we want keep relationship with our pastor. May it dey fine, may pastor no vex with me, may my friend no tie face with me. So things that people they do and way wrong, we need to tell them say this thing wrong. We dey clap for them, we join them, they will go shoot down for back, we start make warm up. Which is wrong. If you stand for them like person where you get for guide it the right way, not follow you. When you say this money, the money they so we get for do and they get for use the money for building project, then una make sure so una get percentage of the money, and with the percentage for the money, you and pastor una go divide the money. At the end of the day, money they say money is the root of all evil. Me, I say money is not the root of all evil. We and our mindset, we are the root of all evil. Because money for church no be individual money. Now for church projects and now for do charity, a lot of charity works. But then most of we run, if you look at how we fight positions for church, and only for say we want the benefit from money where they come out for church. Why some people they don't go stop to give their offerings? Do you use the offerings for what you're supposed to use them for? Why some people they don't go deny, they don't go pay tithes, they don't go do this, they don't go do that? Because we don't use them for what we are supposed to use them for. Would they take they do anyhow? And then at the end of the day, we'll end up for this kind of disrespect, disgrace, embarrassment, and then hospital safe. Look at the big pastor. Look at the nakam. Look at the Some of it will get for poor anger them for down. Some of it will get for poor anger them for down. At least they fulfill church committee they know, or church committee know they and need to understand how they well, it's so well, my people. At the end of the day, all we just get to know how we do our things, especially our men of God, because this kind of disrespect, this kind of disgrace, this kind of embarrassment, no nothing way we go like for the CM that they do and for our pastors them. Make sure say when you go there, say you want go work God, you work, go work God, you work. No go work for your own benefit. Work for the glory of God. Work to the glory of God. Work for the way God to go shit down for play where they bless you for your own way. I mean, if you be a good pastor, definitely you no go even need for the struggle. If you do your work well, you no go need for the struggle for say no, maybe you the chop na church money, maybe you the embezzle na church money. Most pastors and now they even fair work them. They know she don't again they depend on church salary the high be day before any man the hustle. So if you be one, you go do your things, and they are Christians, they go to bless you every day, because people they so sit for their pastors, their lives every day. They go to bless you every day where it go even be more than where you the struggle for embezzle or for take from church. And now it's just a general statement, and they talk say this man of God, this pastor embezzle, and no be there for no other embezzle. We just analyze which way it happen for our churches. But at the end of the day, even as Christians, more just be conscious of which way we do, more just be the work we care. Make sure so we not do the kind of thing the way go bring in embarrassment, disgrace, disrespect. Instead of we for the carry the banner, we carry we instead go the do na the one the way it go bring it in the way no man no go even give you that respect. They go look and say, as pastor one move kung for yeah, this thing it no be easy. See Bible for down, even cross for down. My people, this thing no be really good at all. It no be good. It no be good at all. And to the part where the pastor even go end up for hospital. I sure say this one go be too now a lesson for any man way, any pastor, any man to way in work for the vineyard of the Lord, and way in the do for the right way get for do no say people the way they sow those seed, people the way they bring in that money, then to they sweat for get the money, so you get for know how you work, you take care for their thing, then to they go glad say no, they don't bring them for church, and church to don't use and fine. Okay, Black Diamonds, thank you for staying right up to this point. Thank you so much, and for all the subscribers, the way they add, and the only subscription they add, and they see how they like these videos. Them I beg, una try for the like the videos. Them una try to leave una comments, una thoughts on which way una think about the things the way we talk about. Until my next upload is still your Black Diamond TV. Bye for now, guys.